Alright, welcome everyone to Born to Sport episode 3 of our MLB series. Today all of our games are slated to begin in the evening. There are no early games or afternoon games for that matter. And as we can see, there are 15 games today, so all 30 teams will be playing. Here on MLB.com, we have the Reds and the Pirates listed. DeSclafani and Jameson Taillon will be facing off. The Reds, they came off of that blowout win yesterday in Cincinnati against the Cardinals, so we will see how they bounce back. And the Pirates lost to the Braves. And then we have the Indians and the Yankees. So I'm looking forward to this game. Andrew Miller might be coming out of the pen at Yankee Stadium to face his old teammates. So definitely must watch baseball if you're a follower of the game. I believe it's Josh Tomlin and Michael Pineda. They will be facing off tonight at Yankee Stadium. Giants and Nationals, Jeff Samardzija against Gio Gonzalez and the Nats at home for the Nats. Batters to watch, I would say Buster Posey against Gio Gonzalez if he's in the starting lineup, because they have not been posted yet. So at the time of recording this video, just keep in mind that no official lineups were available yet, of course, that is. The Twins and the Rays, Irvin Santana and I believe his name is Blake Snell. Correct me if I'm wrong. And the Rays, they came off of that victory yesterday in the Trop against Kansas City. So we will see how that plays out. Irvin Santana obviously being one of the better pitchers of that Twins pitching staff. The New York Mets take on the Detroit Tigers at Comerica Park. Justin Verlander against Noah Syndergaard, and this will be a very nice pitching matchup. I am definitely looking forward into this. The Orioles and the White Sox, Giovanni Gallardo takes on Miguel Gonzalez, my bad. And then we have our Lone Star State battle. The Texas Rangers are taking on the Houston Astros. Obviously, they are both in the AL West, so this is a very decisive, one of the more decisive series of the season for these two teams, I would say. Martin Perez takes the hill against Dallas Keuchel, and if Keuchel can figure himself out again and pitch like he did in the 2015 campaign, I think it will make for a very interesting AL West run. The Atlanta Braves take on the Cardinals at Busch Stadium. Don't really care for the Cardinals, just kidding, but yeah, I'm a Dodger fan, so I'll show the Cardinals some love. Jaime Garcia, one of their better pitchers, I would say, and De La Cruz is not as experienced. Garcia, obviously a veteran. The Blue Jays and the Royals, Francisco Liriano will be making his first Blue Jays start, I believe. Let's check this out. Yep, Blue Jays debut against Dylan G and the Kansas City Royals. Then we have the Marlins and the Rockies. Ichiro Suzuki is still chasing the illustrious 3,000th hit, and we will see how if he's even in the starting lineup. But the way he's been swinging the bat lately, I don't see it happening. I don't see him starting the game. Maybe pinch hitting. Definitely keep your eyes on this game, because number 3000 is extremely close. He's only 2 hits away, one of the better hitters of this generation. The Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks square off. Anderson and Arizona rookie Braden Shipley, I believe is his name. John Lester faces his former teammate. Oh, well, he's not his former teammates, but his former team in the Oakland Athletics in Oakland. Overton takes the mound. That ERA is pretty, well, not pretty to look at. And of course, the Bums take on, or they host the Boston Red Sox. Stephen Wright, Scott Kazmir. Who knows how this game will play out? Both teams coming off of road trip, or how can I say this? They're both coming off of long airplane rides home. The Dodgers were in Colorado. The Red Sox were in the state of Washington playing the Seattle Mariners, and that game went into extra innings. And shout out, even though he doesn't need one, to Craig Kimbrell. Craig Kimbrell came out of the pen, always a force. I was watching the game last night on MLB Network, and the fans sitting behind home plate, the ones where you can see through your television, they were laughing at Kimbrell's pitching mechanics, I guess, because every time he would wind up and get do his pose, or whatever you want to call it, his pitching stance, to get the pitching signal, or the pitching calls from his catcher, they would laugh at him, but he did what a lot of successful people do, and they shut people up by showing results. So thank you, Craig Kimbrell, for that. That was fun to watch. The Angels take on the Mariners in Seattle. Tim Lincecum and King Felix going at it. King Felix, I believe his last start was against the Cubs. He wasn't necessarily good, or he didn't pitch to the expectations we all have of him. And to close it out, the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Jeremy Hellickson and Friedrich takes the mound for the Padres. Well, Hellickson for the Phillies and Friedrich for the Padres. And if I had to make my daily picks, or we can start this in our videos, I like the Reds here. The Indians. I hate to say it, but I like the Giants. They have to get it going sooner or later. I would say the Tampa Bay Rays, the Detroit Tigers, the Baltimore Orioles, the Texas Rangers, the St. Louis Cardinals, the Toronto Blue Jays. This is a hard one. The Miami Marlins, the Diamondbacks. I'll go for the A's just because they're facing Leicester. I don't know about this game, but let's go Bums. Angels Mariners. Well, this is a pretty bad pitching matchup until Felix gets it going again. He's a great pitcher. Tim Lincecum, obviously not the freak he used to be, but we'll go. This is going to be a high-scoring game. Screw it, we'll go Angels. Phillies and Padres. The Phillies, just because Jeremy Hellickson has been pitching well over his last few starts. And that'll wrap it up for episode number 3. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. And I'm signing off, and we'll catch you guys later.